7:40 a.m. and we are headed to Tulum.
It's way too early, man.
It's way too early.
This morning we thought we were on our way to Tulum to see ancient Mayan ruins. But our tour company decided to swap things around. Therefore, after about 15 minutes of drive, we arrived at Rio Secreto instead. Rio Secreto is an underground river and a cave system that stretches to about 40 kilometers. We were supposed to see it that afternoon, but somehow ended up there first thing in the morning. Not a big deal, although this was an early trip, so we did come to take a nap on our way to Tulum.
Dennis and I are still waiting to go into the caves, and we are super sleepy. Right, Dennis?
Yes.
While we waited, we met a local dog and a local deer. Both of them were very friendly and let us pet them. Unfortunately, I had my camera put away already by the time we met the deer, so he didn't make it into the vlog, but the dog did, and he was not particularly camera shy. On our way to the cave, we saw a wild turkey that started chasing our shuttle. It was big and colorful and not at all what I would have expected. To be frank though, I didn't have any expectations about wild turkeys, and this was the first time me meeting one. We were not allowed to bring our cameras, so I didn't catch any footage, but I'll insert photos that we got from the tour. The caves were spectacular with stalactites and stalagmites, and there were bats and fish living in those caves. There were sections of the cave that you had to swim. And all in all, these were the coolest caves I've ever been in and a really, really unique experience. After the caves for lunch, which was included by the way, we got to relax and walk around and take a break before our next adventure.
Okay, we were promised a crocodile.
We were promised a crocodile.
And there is no crocodile.
No. But okay, we just finished going through Rio Secreto and we'll be heading to Tulum soon. Finally.
Okay, we're in Tulum.
We're in Tulum Ruins.
Yes, it's very hot. There's lots of iguanas.
Yeah, there's so many iguanas. And
I'm scared.
There is 2 weeks
I'm
on
scared.
July
you're scared of iguanas.
that it gets guys like super
It's gonna
hot.
be okay.
Okay.
The next stop was finally Tulum. Tulum is an ancient Mayan city that was built around 800 years ago, so it is pretty new as far as Mayan cities go. The city had a couple of watchtowers, it had a castle which may have served as a lighthouse at some point. It also had big city walls and a couple of temples. And Tulum is the only known Mayan city that is by the ocean, so it had gorgeous views all around. Genuinely a really cool place to visit. A fun part about the city was that there was a sea of iguanas all over the city. They were resting on top of temples and walls and any surface you can imagine. They were literally everywhere. There were big iguanas, medium iguanas. They were just covering every single surface that you could see. I must say though, that if you would like to really explore and spend some more time in the city, I would say go there without a guide. Because with a guide, it's a little bit rushed. Although we didn't mind because it was so hot there, we were happy to get out when we did. At the end of the day, we headed back to the hotel. When we arrived, we found a bottle of sparkling wine that was left there by housekeeping. And we don't really know why. It could be due to us having noisy neighbors the night before. But I guess we'll never know. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.